standing there with his shirt off, with his shorts on. There's not a man alive who doesn't want to be built like that. They all want to be built like that. The mass and the striations and the vascularity.
This version of him did, but like this version definitely did.
Having trained with Manny Pacquiao had to be a huge asset for
He's
you.
always bouncing. He's always moving around.
Yes.
Like he'll bounce for like 20-something rounds. He'll do his pads and he's jumping up and down, and he really is an unbelievable person, unbelievable athlete, and a legend of the sport. I think as time progresses, people are really gonna appreciate his greatness.
Discussion. Joe Rogan couldn't hide his admiration for Manny Pacquiao's incredible physique. He specifically pointed out Pacquiao's iconic calves and how shredded his body looks, especially ahead of a possible rematch with Floyd Mayweather.
To have an opportunity like that to spar 250 rounds with one of the greatest of all time. I mean, he won world titles in what, 8 divisions?
8 divisions, 13 or
Crazy.
14 world titles.
Crazy.
It will never be done again.
Crazy.
As much as you want to see records broken, and I want to break records, that man is a one of one.
He's a one of one. I mean, when he knocked down Thurman in that fight, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This guy's 40 years old and still can crack and still as fast as lightning.
Yeah, the power that he possesses, but it's not a thumping power. It's that explosive speed, that explosive power, the footwork he gets in position. And all of a sudden, he's landed 3, 4, 5 shots, and then he's angled off. A lot like I did in my fight against Lopez. A lot of that sparring paid off, and it did shape me. And I know he did put out a tweet as well, saying that I hope the sparring we did, helped you in this fight, and straight away.
That's amazing.
And I was so excited. He's a legend of the sport.
He is a legend, and he's such an unusual guy. You know what's crazy about him is his calves.
Yeah.
When you look
Massive.
at that, they're giant. They're like a thigh.
Rogan highlighted how his conditioning could play a crucial role if the legendary rivals meet again.
Won world titles in 8 different weight classes. Who the does that?
And the way he did it, like
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of Cotto. I love this school, and the way that he beat Cotto, I didn't think nobody could ever do that to him. And it was just like, bro, what the?
Well, his legs, Manny's legs are like tree trunks.
Yeah, and the
It's
hand
crazy.
speed, the power,
Speed, everything.
I just always wish that the Mayweather.
Rogan explained that PACQUIAO's conditioning could be a major factor if he ever steps into the ring again. In high-level boxing, stamina and endurance often make the difference, and Pacquiao has always been elite in that area.
But pad work, he does his sparring, but then he's on the bag. He's on the shadow boxing. He's there doing the pad work. So that extra rounds just builds that conditioning and that stamina. And that's what I just found, that push more rounds. If the body can keep going, push more and more.
Manny PACQUIAO's body is not just natural talent. It's the result of years of discipline, sacrifice, and relentless training. Everything about his physique reflects hard work and consistency.
Reason why? Because in General Santos, the mountains that he runs and that steep hill, that's why they're so big. Because he's always constantly running the mountains. And I was doing the mountain runs with him.
Yeah.
My calf started getting bigger and bigger.
One of the key parts of PACQUIAO's training is his early morning hill runs. These intense uphill sprints have played a huge role in building his legendary calves and overall strength. It's one of the reasons he stands out physically from other fighters.
No excuses.
But it doesn't stop there. PACQUIAO trains across every level: long distance road work for endurance and explosive sprint intervals for speed and power. Every session is designed to push his limits and keep him fight ready.
For pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, bantam, junior feather, feather, junior light, junior welter, welter, junior middle.
He rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. He fought great fighters. He never ducked anybody. Pacquiao, to me, other than Sugar Ray Robinson, he's still one. Pacquiao is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. I can't put Floyd above him.
Yeah.
Any beef?
I agree with you on that. I mean, I've always had Manny Pacquiao above Floyd pound for pound, and just in the history of boxing, you never heard of a guy that could go from those weight classes and still dominate, knocking out Cotto, knocking out Ricky Hatton with one.
Even though PACQUIAO is smaller compared to many opponents, his conditioning and intensity make him intimidating. His energy, movement, and physical presence inside the ring are on another level.
Thurman in that fight, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
This guy's 40 years old and still can crack and still as fast as lightning.
Yeah, the power that he possesses, but it's not a thumping power. It's that explosive speed, that explosive power, the footwork he gets in position. And all of a sudden he's landed 3, 4, 5 shots and then he's angled off. A lot like I did in my fight against Lopez. A lot of that sparring paid off and it did shape me. And I know he did put out a tweet as well saying that I hope the sparring we did, helped you in this fight, and straight away.
That's amazing.
And I was so excited. He's a legend of the sport.
He is a legend, and he's such an unusual guy. You know what's crazy about him is his calves.
Yeah.
When you look
Massive.
at that, they're giant.
Joe Rogan also praised PACQUIAO's achievement of defeating Keith Thurman in his 40s, facing a younger fighter in his prime and still winning shows how special Pacquiao